Learning how to manage your money is an incredibly useful life skill. Yet only some are taught it. It's complicated to create a budget that works for you with inflows and outflows of cash, as well as taking care of bills, invoices, and other payments. There's also the responsibility of making smart choices when it comes to investments and large purchases. For all these reasons, managing your money can be downright scary. The earlier you learn how to manage your money, the better off you'll be in the long run. Personal credit and taking responsibility for yourself are two critical components of this skill. This means paying bills on time and not getting so bogged down in debt that it becomes unmanageable. It is important to remember that sometimes instant gratification needs to take a back seat to what is best for you in the long term. You are mindful of your money. You know when to save and when to spend, always spending wisely. When making large purchases, you ensure they are for items that will add value to your life in some way. You can distinguish between good and bad debt and work hard to pay off the latter as soon as possible. Your portfolio is always at the forefront of your mind. Earnings, savings, and investments included. And you aren't afraid to ask for professional help, managing it when needed. Having financial literacy means not letting your finances determine how happy you are as you work for the goals and retirements you've dreamed of. How does being financially literate change your life? Being financially literate has a lot of benefits, which we'll cover in this video. Number 1. Financial literacy invokes confidence. It's tough enough making life-altering decisions when you're equipped with all the facts. But having to do so without complete information is an unimaginable nightmare. By learning key financial concepts, people can make wise choices in their lives with more assurance, secure in the knowledge that they are less likely to be thrown off course by events that transpire differently than expected. For instance, many people put off buying a home because they are intimidated by the process and need more confidence in their ability to obtain a mortgage, negotiate with sellers, or even understand the fees that come with purchasing a property. However, if these same individuals were to take a financial literacy course that covered these topics, they would likely feel much more confident about their ability to handle the process. They would be more likely to pursue home ownership. Number 2. Financial literacy promotes healthy spending habits. The adage, "you have to spend money to make money," is only partially true. It's also important to know how to save money and make wise choices about where you choose to spend your hard-earned cash. Investing in a solid financial education can help people develop healthy spending habits and learn how to save money for future goals. For example, someone who understands the basics of investing may be more likely to put money into a retirement account or take advantage of other long-term savings opportunities, rather than blowing their paycheck on unnecessary items that will quickly lose value. Number 3. Financial literacy leads to less stress. Money is one of the leading sources of stress in America, with surveys consistently finding that a large majority of respondents report feeling anxious about their finances. This stress can manifest itself in a number of ways, from chronic health problems to relationship issues. However, one of the best ways to combat stress is to be proactive and improve your financial situation. This could mean getting out of debt, building an emergency fund, or investing for the future. And the good news is that these are all things that can be accomplished by increasing your financial literacy. Being financially literate can change your life in several ways, from improving your confidence to reducing stress. Number 4. Financial literacy can help you make smarter decisions. In today's world, there are seemingly infinite financial products and services to choose from, and it can take time to know which ones are right for you. However, suppose you have a solid understanding of personal finance. In that case, you'll be better equipped to evaluate the pros and cons of different options and make decisions that are in your best interest. For example, let's say you're considering taking out a loan to consolidate your debt. Knowing how to read a loan agreement and understand the terms and conditions will make you less likely to get tangled up in an unfavorable deal. Similarly, if you're trying to decide whether to lease or buy a car, knowing the ins and outs of both options will help you make a decision that makes sense for your budget and your lifestyle. This only proves that being financially literate can have a direct and positive impact on your life. By learning about personal finance, you can make better decisions that will lead to improved financial well-being. Number 5. It makes you better at protecting yourself. One of the main benefits of financial literacy is that it gives you the power to protect yourself from financial predators. There are all sorts of people out there who are looking to take advantage of those who are not financially savvy. You could easily become a victim if you don't know how to spot a scam or understand complex financial products. However, suppose you're armed with the proper knowledge. In that case, you can avoid being taken advantage of and save yourself a lot of money in the process. For example, you might be able to negotiate a better deal on a car or get out of a timeshare contract that you can't afford. In addition, you'll be less likely to fall from common scams, such as fake lotteries and pyramid schemes. Being financially literate allows you to spot potential problems and protect yourself from financial predators. Number 6. You can make better choices that save you money. When you have a good understanding of personal finance, you're also more likely to be a wise and responsible spender. This means that you'll be less likely to make impulse purchases or fall for marketing schemes that end up costing you more money in the long run. Instead, you'll be more deliberate about your spending and focus on getting the most bang for your buck. For instance, you might buy generic brands instead of name brand products or use items instead of new ones. You're also more likely to compare shops and look for sales and discounts. All of these can lead to significant savings over time, freeing up more money to save or invest. So if you're looking to cut expenses and improve your financial situation, becoming financially literate is a great place to start. Last but not least, financial literacy can be the key to achieving financial freedom. This doesn't necessarily mean becoming a millionaire, although that could be a nice side effect. Rather, it means having the knowledge and skills necessary to make sound financial decisions that will allow you to live the life you want, free from financial worry. Of course, this is easier said than done. But by increasing your financial literacy, you can put yourself on the path to financial freedom, and that's a goal worth striving for. Learning about personal finance and money management is one of the essential steps anyone can take to a successful financial future. By understanding how to save, invest, and spend wisely, you set yourself up for a lifetime of financial security and peace of mind. Where can you gain financial literacy? An individual's financial literacy can be improved in a variety of ways, including through the acquisition of knowledge through word of mouth, the use of various tools, and the completion of different online modules. The following is a list of resources that can be utilized by an individual in order to raise their level of financial literacy. Financial literacy websites. Many financial literacy websites are available that provide users with tips, advice, and information on various topics related to personal finance. A few popular examples include Mint, NerdWallet, and The Balance. Personal finance books. Besides websites, several books can help individuals improve their financial literacy. A few popular titles include The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey and Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Personal finance courses. Some personal finance courses available both online and offline can help an individual learn about various topics related to money management. A few popular courses include Dave Ramsey's Financial Peace University and Suze Orman's Financial Freedom Course. By utilizing the resources listed above, individuals can take the necessary steps to improve their financial literacy and attain a better understanding of personal finance. Always remember that financial literacy is the key to a bright future. So start learning today. Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned something from this video. If you like this video, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Thank you and goodbye.